Hello and welcome to Train Sim World. Thank you very much for joining me in this video, and today I'm going to be taking out a drive in the complete edition, the release edition of Train Sim World, and we're going to be doing Westworld today, maybe in 1 or 2 episodes. So you can see that right there. You're scheduled to drive a high-speed service out of London to the West Country. But first you must get there, so if we're going from London to the West Country, that's fine, towards Bristol basically. But first you must get there, catch a service to Paddington, and then head over and set things up ready for departure. So that is the scenario that we're going to be doing in either 1 or 2 episodes. And on top of that, as I'm sure you've seen from the title, there is going to be a giveaway. So I'm going to be talking about the details of the giveaway in a few moments' time. Make sure you stay tuned for the journey and of course information about the giveaway.
You've been called in to cover for a driver who's been delayed on another service. You're needed to take the train out to Reading, where the driver will continue the service as scheduled. Head into London Paddington to pick up the train. Be sure to arrive no later than 1920.
Well, there we go. So we've got to arrive no later than 1920, which basically got 20 minutes to go here. So we're at Ealing Broadway, as you can see, which is in the west side of London. So we're going to be headed eastwards, which is obviously that way. Here comes our train, or here comes a train. So we're going to catch the train. I can actually get rid of this. I can actually probably take a screenshot as the train comes in. There it is, and we're going to catch the train and head in towards Paddington. So once we're on board the train, I am going to be talking about the competition. Now, this isn't going to be a review of Train Sim World. I've done plenty of episodes on Train Sim World before, so feel free to have a look at those episodes if you want to see what it's like. But how do I do this again? Yeah, I can just sit down like that. But no, this is not going to be a review of Train Sim World. I might do a review if it's requested in the comments box. I might do a full review of Train Sim World as a total reviews episode if it's wanted. But this is just me going to be driving along the Great Western Railway from Paddington to Reading, but first taking a journey from Ealing Broadway in the west end of London, or the west side of London, all the way into, well, I guess it's still the west end, Paddington Station. So now that we're sat down, let's talk about this competition. So I have a key to give away that was given to me by Dovetail Games. Now the way I want to run this competition is going to be very, very simple for you guys. So all you've got to do to enter the competition is going to be in the comments box below. I'm going to leave a comment as soon as this video comes out. There is going to be a comment in the comments box below. That comment is going to say, tell me your favorite train and why. And all I want you to do is to reply to that comment telling me what your favorite train is and why. And as soon as you do that, you will be entered into the competition. The competition will be running for, let's see, the day that this video is going to be coming out is going to be Thursday, the 26th of July. I will run the competition until the, let's see, the 2nd of August. So we've got 1 week. So the competition will be running for 1 week. You've got 1 week to submit your entries telling me what your favorite train is. In that comment, I'm sure if you leave it in another comment in the comments box, as long as I can read it, I will see and add you into the actual competition. However, if you do reply to that specific comment, you can be guaranteed that you have entered the competition. Hey, look at that, traveling along the way. Also, as a thank you to Patreons, and you can check out the link in the description box below to my Patreon scheme, as a thank you to Patreons, any Patreons who enter the competition will get a double entry. So they will have 2 entries for 1 comment. So for the rest of you guys, of course, you'll have 1 entry, but this is to say thank you to my Patreons. They have a slightly better chance of winning, of course, but that doesn't mean that they're going to win. Anybody could win. You don't have to become a Patreon to win, but if you want to, in a sense, double your chances, or double your entry chance, then go ahead and you can support me on Patreon. That's www.patreon.com/ecgadgets. But again, I've got to make it clear as we go past Acton Freight Yard. I've got to make it clear that it doesn't matter if you do or do not support me on Patreon. Just a comment in the comments box will get you the entry, as long as you have it in the right format, telling me what your favourite train is. Aside from that, I don't think there's much more to say. I don't think there's much more at all to say as we pass Acton Main Line. Just got to enjoy this journey over to Paddington Station. Although I think we're stopping here because this is a stopping service, so it's going to stop here, and then I don't think... Is there anywhere else it's going to stop? Let me think. Ealing, Acton... No, that's it. After this, it's straight into Paddington. So we're just going to do that. Again, just to go over the idea and the format of the competition. Between the time this video comes out until the 2nd of August. And I will wait until the 2nd of August is over around the world. So I'll give it Pacific Coast time. There's a high-speed train going past there. That's an Intercity 125, obviously in the Great Western livery, not the Intercity livery, Class 43 consist. That's what we're going to be driving out towards Reading. So again, going over the competition, 1 week, until the 2nd of August is when it's going to be running. Just leave a comment in the comments box replying to my comment asking you what your favourite train is and why, and Patreons get 2 entries instead of 1 into the competition. The winner will be announced in... let's see, how would I do this? I'll make another video. Which will be out sometime after the competition. I'll try and get it out on the Saturday or Sunday. So the competition ends on the 2nd, and I will try and get a video out on the 5th of August, and that will have the winner, and then the winner basically will be able to add me on Steam. So you can add me on Steam and I will give you the code. We'll sort out a way. I'll speak to you, either send you a message on YouTube or something like that, and we'll sort out how we can go about getting this key transferred over to you. I could just ask you for your Steam ID, and I'll add you and then get that, or gift that key to you. So that's how it's going to work. Nice and simple. It'll be very, very easy for people. We don't have to go through emails. We don't have to go through any of that or any of those shenanigans at all. You just have to get that key over through Steam, and I think Steam's actually good for that. So yeah, there you go. That's the competition. Let's enjoy the rest of this journey into London Paddington, which shouldn't take us any more than a couple of minutes, really. Should be a few minutes. Obviously, I am not, like I said, I'm not going to be reviewing Train Sim World right now. I've done plenty of videos in the past, and funnily enough, I have been requested to do videos. I was requested to do a video only about I think about a week ago. Somebody said to me, "Oh, could you do a video on it?" Is this the Old Oak Common? I believe so. Yep, this is the Old Oak Common. So this is the depot, and then there'll be a bridge that goes overhead. So you might see some of that where the trains can come out on the main line or on the fast line from this depot. And then we'll be pretty much up to Paddington. It looks like that guy's waiting, perhaps. There's one line, another line. Where's the bridge? Have I got this slightly wrong? Then we've got the tube line that's going to be coming up alongside us too, on this side. So we're just going to wait for the tube line to join us, which should be momentarily too. I think the tube line joins us just outside of Paddington, and we should be coming pretty close to Paddington anyway. And the tube line, it goes underground to come out alongside us. This is the overbridge, I think. Yeah, I think this might be the overbridge. Potentially. Doesn't seem to be going over us yet. It's definitely getting closer. Oh no, there's trees there. That must be a road. I really got to... You know what, let's just have a look outside. Oh, the overbridge is long gone. Yeah, the overbridge... Oh, there it is. We completely missed it. That overbridge is just in the distance. You can see it. But the tube line should be popping up, I think, after this bridge. I think the tube line pops up. Unless this is the tube line right here. No, this isn't the tube line. This is still part of the main line. Let's just see it. There's the bridge. Should be cropping up here. You can just about probably see... Can you see part of Paddington Station up ahead? No, you can't. You can't see it just yet. This is the Hammersmith bypass that we're going. That's going over us. So that's the A4. That's how I know the tube line's coming in around this area. As that basically goes all the way out to past Heathrow Airport and then becomes the M4. And that goes all the way out to, well, basically where this train goes to. It's going to go past Reading and all the way there. There's the tube line. I knew it comes out at some point. Oh, looks like we're... Ride this train to London Paddington. Well, there you go. There's the tube line right there. So that comes from underground from the opposite side. That's the Circle line. And does the District line come along this? I'm not too sure. But that's definitely the Circle line. That comes along out of here. And then this one here is Royal Oak Park tube station, I think. Which actually isn't, doesn't seem to have its name on it. Royal Oak, yep, Royal Oak tube station, there you go. And, oh, it's an underground station. And the next one, it just goes into, is Paddington. And as you can see, we're just approaching Paddington right now. As a matter of fact, we're definitely going to do this in 2 videos. We'll start this journey off, and then we will, once we're up to speed, I'll probably cut it for the second part of the video, and I'll talk about the competition details in that video as well. The video should come out, the second part should be out tomorrow from when you're seeing this. So this comes out on a Thursday, the second part should be out on a Friday, and of course we're not just going to be riding a Class 166 DMU, which is what this is. But instead we're going to be actually on board a Class 43, which is going to be awesome. Welcome to Paddington Station. I guess it would be welcome to London Paddington. And I think they've got a Cafe Nero there. I'll have to have a look. But as you can see, I think London Paddington has 14 platforms. Don't quote me on that. This is platform 12. But I think it has 14 platforms. Maybe 15. We'll have to see. Anyway. Train has come to a stop just at the buffers. Now we're not going to go out there. Perfect. So, exit the train. There we go. And apparently we've got to go here. Then we've got to head over to the main station concourse. So basically we're just headed out in this direction. Looks very busy. It looks busier than I've seen before. Alright, basically it's just telling us to go for a walk. Although nobody's moving. Why is nobody moving? It's a little bit freaky. But yes, welcome to London Paddington. Now, which one is our train? Clearly one of these two, I believe, are going to be our train. It's, well, apparently we're just being told to walk. Walk all the way. I have to say, and I said this before about Train Sim World, and I'm going to say it again. It looks spectacular. It really, really does look spectacular. Although I don't know why these people aren't moving. Can I go through this? No, we still can't go through that. Where's the Cafe Nero? There it is. There's the Cafe Nero. Right, which one's our train? One of these two. One of these two is going to be our train. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually walk along the train. We're going to see the areas that we can get in. And then we're going to ensure that the train is ready to go. Complete departure procedures for a 19:30 departure. We actually have 15 minutes to have a look at this train. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to spend some of that time then actually looking at this train for you guys. So we'll ensure the train is ready to go, and then we're actually going to walk through the train, and I'll show you just the amount of detail that is in Train Sim World. And this is the Great Western Express route. I can press shift, I can run. I don't know why I wasn't running. And this is our train. Yep, here's our train. Alrighty. Can't open this. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to ensure that this train is ready to go. So we're going to ensure that that's in. Yeah, we're going to leave that in full service. I'll bring this back so I can press the buttons. I'm going to ensure that the DRA is set. That's the driver reminder appliance. So we're going to ensure that that's set. These are hazard lights. I actually just want to show you this because it's actually quite funny. The fact that a train like this does have hazard lights. And there you go, you can see them quite clearly. So yeah, that's a little bit amusing that a train like this does have hazard lights, but we'll go ahead and switch it off again. This can be fine, that's okay. AWS is on. And no, the LED test doesn't seem to work. That's our parking brake, we'll leave that on. There we go. That's the parking brake on. That's the emergency brake, that's fine. Bring that back. That's our, right, this is our throttle control, this is our reverser handle. This is our AWS reset, which I think Q will do the trick for that. That's fine. I'm actually going to, oh, that train's leaving. Let's go watch that one leave. Why not? There you go. We can watch one of these trains leave. It's a bit quiet, and it looks like it's stopping. Don't tell me you're stuck in traffic. Yeah, you're stuck in traffic. Okay, well, we're not going to worry about you. We have our own train to look at. So here we go. Let's see. What else do we have? That's our speedometer. Then we've got our sunflower, which is when we're actually got a signal coming up, or a speed limit change, basically the AWS ramp, which I'll show you when we are actually out on the railway. This is our ammeter, so that just shows you how many amps we're pulling. This is, let's see what we've got here. This is air conditioning. Yep, that's actually cool or hot. Not actually sure where that actually is on that. I'm going to put that into isolated. That's the vigilance. And there we go, we can clear that. So that was the AWS. I'm going to put that into isolated because I never know the key for that. And that's the only problem there. I never know the key to press, and it's kind of annoying. So okay, everything at the front I think is going to be ready. I can swap this out into, let's see. Nope, come on. We want this as, that's not the one I want. There we go, now we can turn it. It wants to be daytime running lights. There we go. Is that the daytime running lights? Daytime running lights and markers. That looks pretty good to me. Right, I can actually get out of that and double check to make sure that is daytime. Yep, day headlamp and markers. That's fine by me. Then we've got, let's see, train supply dim, bright. It's dim. We've got the windscreen de-icer, we've got spare, which doesn't actually do anything. We've got the TPWS right here, we're not going to be using that. We've got our windscreen wipers, which do work. We've got this, that's fine. And then, of course, we can put our reverser into forward, which is up there, like so. And that is actually ready to go. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to, we're not going to commence boarding just yet. I'm going to have a look. Can we still not go in here? No, we still can't go in there. Yes, I know we've got to unlock the doors. Don't you worry. Just going to have a quick look in one of these so you guys can actually see one of these compartments. There we go. Welcome to one of the carriages on the Great Western Railway. This is a Mark III coach of a Class 43 consist in the Great Western livery, operated by First. And as you can see, they look pretty good. Got a bathroom here, or toilet, and this is economy class, or I guess you call it coach. Ta-da! You can actually sprint along this. Now thankfully I've left the door open, so if I can't get out, at least I've got a door that's open. This is the kitchen or diner car, as you can see, and actually this is first class. That wasn't first class, that was something else. This is clearly first class. Look at how beautiful that looks. And then over here it looks like we've got more first class. Yep, first class is at the back of this train, because obviously the train had pulled in. So there you go, that's first class there. And then we still can't go in there, which is a shame. You can roll down the windows, open up the doors. As you can see, this person decided, yep, they're going to climb aboard. Apparently that's okay. Well, let's just manually open up every door. There you go. No, we don't. Well, we can't open that door. There we go. Every door is... Ow. I feel like a god opening every door manually because the system's broken. And I think that's pretty much every door unlocked anyway. Yeah, that's every door unlocked anyway. So I'm going to get back in this, and then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to end this video here. Yeah, I think I'm going to end the video here, and then we'll return back when we're ready for a departure. So I can just do that and actually go unlock left. There we go, and we're loading the passengers. So we haven't yet departed, but thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button if you like this video, subscribe to the channel for more videos on Train Sim World if you want it. Let me know in the comments box below what you think. Also, don't forget about the competition. That comment will be in the comments box, so make sure you reply to that. And if you do want to have an extra chance of winning, then do consider supporting me on Patreon, www.patreon.com/ecgadget. You can also follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/ecgadget, and on social media, Instagram and Twitter, that is ecgadgetlp. That's all from me, and I'll see you guys next time in Train Sim World.